Thank you, John. You know, like I said, this was a quick deal. I'd rather do it myself if I have a baby.
Amen.
I mean, I might not say much, and I might say something somebody likes to hear. And it may be that I say too much, and you might not want to hear it. But when we were kids growing up, there was 5 of us, and my mother, she would have a devotion. She tried to have a devotion most every morning before school, and she'd read Bible text and have a prayer before we went to school. And I bet you could ask any of the 5, any of the mornings, and they would tell you 5 different things that she said. You'd get a different opinion from each one. Everybody heard it different, or everybody read it different. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Sabbath today. Of course, everybody knows the story when God made this world. He took 6 days to make it all, and after he made each thing every day, he would say in the evening and the morning was the first day, of the second day, the third day. And he got to the 7th, and he blessed it and rested, sanctified it, and hallowed it. And so I took all them big words, Ramona, to the Webster Dictionary. Hallowed, to make holy or set apart, for holy use, to respect greatly. Hallowed, holy, consecrated. The church stand on the ground. Sacred, reverend, sanctified, to set apart, to a sacred purpose or to religious use, to free from sin, to respect, to make productive of holiness or piety, observe the day of the Sabbath. Now, how many of us observe the Sabbath like the Bible and like Webster says? Do we all do that? I'm kind of like Paul. I do the things I don't want to do. And the things I don't want to do, I do. So, I don't always do things right, but I try and ask the Lord to help me, give me strength. And sometimes I fall weak. I mean, I'm not what you call a saint. I mean, I sin, but I'm glad I've got a Savior that will forgive me. And all you got to do is ask. And you know, all these first books in the Bible, God told Moses what to write down. And in Exodus 20, he gathered all the Jews around the mount where they was traveling in the wilderness. He wanted them to hear what he said about the 10 Commandments as he wrote them on the tables of stone. And I watched the story of the 10 Commandments with Charlton Heston. I don't know if any of y'all did. And that, to me, when it showed the finger writing in the stone with fire, and that was really something to look at. But he was talking to all these people, and these people heard this, all these commandments. Of course, we all know the 10 Commandments. There would be no reason for me to read them. Most everyone knows them. And the children of Egypt, the Jews, heard all that, you know, but Moses stayed up on a mountain with the Lord for, 40 more days. Well, when he came off, they'd already got him another God. So in 40 days, they'd already forgot what he had already told them. Because they was doing what they wanted to and didn't want to. Just like Paul. There's a lot of good stories in the Bible. I've read a lot of them. Some of them I don't understand, and some of them I won't understand till I meet the Lord and He explain it to me. But right here is a story. Well, it's not a story. This was Larry Blackmer. He was the vice president for education of the North American Division. And he done this at the Southern graduation in May of 2015. And I think this fits about every Christian. Now, he was doing this to these kids that was graduating. But if you listen close, it's to all of us. So, bear with me. I've got to go to the eye doctor Monday, and I got to get cataract surgery. So I'm not reading too good at this time. Have you ever really thought about who you are? What would you answer if I asked you who you are? Do you even know yourself well enough to answer the question? Would you describe yourself as a nerd, an artist, an athlete, a musician, a rebel, a loner, a comedian, a gamer, a foodie? Now, I don't know what foodie is. Is that somebody that eats? Or, I don't know. Anyway, are you a Republican, Democrat, Libertarian? Do you like music? If so, what kind? Rock, rhythm, blues, hip hop, jazz, techno, pop, gospel, or classical? Are you a brother, sister, daughter, son, babysitter? Are you Christian, agnostic, Adventist, Baptist? Are you a servant or a boarder? Do you have swagger? Are you cool, outgoing? Are you loved? How would you describe yourself? What makes you unique? Who are you? This is one of the essential questions of life. What is your identity? Is it wrapped up in your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband or wife, dad or mom? Is your self-worth contained in your job, your paycheck, or your degree? Who are you? Are you the same person when you're with a group, when you're alone, when you're in church, or when someone cuts you off while you're driving? Are you the same inside and out? Are you what people see, or is there a different person inside you? Who are you? You are on the threshold of being able to define who you are. What building blocks will you use to construct your life? You now have a degree. Is that enough? Your parents have attempted to help guide you, schools, friends, relationships, Southern Adventist University, and God all have an influence on who you will be. Now it's up to you. No excuses. No pointing the finger at your past and saying, if only you have to move forward. Yes, things you have in your past have had an influence in shaping where you are. But today, you have the ability to move beyond that. Who are you? The church has attempted to influence your life. I cannot speak for Southern University and how you were treated, but I have spent the past 36 years in Adventist education, and I know that at times we get the rules before the person as we worry about what it looks like to our constituents more than how we help you grow in a faith affirming, loving relationship with Jesus, the master, teacher. If things or people have hurt you or interfered with that relationship, on behalf of North American Division, I am truly sorry. Come engage with our church and make it better than it is. Don't take a back seat or expect the church to serve you or please you. You are the church. Get out there and make a difference. That's what we in Adventist education must be about. That's why we exist, to help you answer the question, who am I? First and foremost, you're a child of the high God of the universe, the creator, the sustainer of all life. You are loved with everlasting love. God will love you no matter what you do. Did you hear me? God will love you no matter what you do. Friends, the question is not really, who are you, but who is He? He is Jesus, the one who loves you and has promised to be with you no matter what. He wants to be your defining image. When asked, people should say they are Christians like Christ. So who are you? You are loved. Your Heavenly Father loves you. So does your church. You have the ability to build on it, on the foundation laid 2 decades to your life. Remember the answer to the question, who are you, is who is he. May God bless you richly. That's Larry Black. I think this church loves everyone. I know I do. I love everyone that comes to this church. I don't know if we say that enough around here or whatever, but we've all had different opinions on how things should be and how to do and everything. But I guess the bottom line, if you love me, keep my commandments.